You ever notice how some people apologize for everything? They say sorry when they walk past someone. Sorry when they ask a simple question. Sorry when they reply late. Sorry when something is not even their fault. It's like the word leaves their mouth before their brain even checks if they did anything wrong. But here's the thing. People who always apologize are not always polite. They're not always humble. And they're definitely not always weak. Sometimes the person who says sorry too much is the person who learned that peace depends on making themselves smaller. Because people who always apologize usually fall into 4 types. And each type reveals something deeper about what their nervous system is trying to prevent. The first type is the conflict avoider. This is the person who apologizes before tension even has a chance to grow. They can feel a shift in someone's tone. A colder text. A strange silence. A face that looks slightly annoyed. And immediately their mind starts searching for what they did wrong. So they say sorry, not because they know they caused the problem, but because apology feels like a fire extinguisher. Psychologically, this connects to threat sensitivity, when your brain becomes trained to detect danger in tiny emotional changes. For them, sorry means, please don't be mad. Please don't leave. Please let this stay safe. Then there's the second type, the responsibility absorber. These are the people who somehow feel guilty for things that were never theirs to carry. If someone is upset, they wonder if they caused it. If plans go wrong, they feel responsible. If someone treats them badly, they still ask themselves, maybe I made them do that. This often comes from growing up in an environment where emotions were unpredictable. When you live around people whose moods change suddenly, your brain learns to manage the room. You become the one who reads faces, softens words, and takes blame early just to keep everything from exploding. Over time, sorry becomes less of an apology and more of a survival habit. The third type is the approval seeker. This person apologizes because they are terrified of being seen as difficult. They don't want to bother anyone. They don't want to take up space. They don't want someone thinking, wow, they're too much. So they apologize for needing help. For having boundaries. For having feelings. For asking for what any normal person would ask for. Their sorry really means, please still like me after I had a need. Psychologically, this is tied to anxious attachment and external validation. Their sense of safety depends too much on how others respond to them. So instead of saying, this is what I need, they say, sorry, can I maybe need this? And then there's the fourth type, the peacekeeper. This one is different. They know they are not always wrong. They know other people can be unfair. But they apologize anyway because they would rather lose the argument than lose the relationship. They are the ones who say sorry just to end the tension. Sorry just to calm the room. Sorry just to stop the emotional noise. And people often mistake this for maturity. But sometimes it is not maturity. Sometimes it is exhaustion. They have been the emotional glue for so long that they don't even notice when they are the one being pulled apart. And here's the part most people miss. Over-apologizing can look kind on the outside, but inside it can slowly damage your sense of self. Because every unnecessary sorry teaches your brain that your presence is a problem. Your needs are a burden. Your boundaries are rude. Your feelings require permission. And after a while, you don't just apologize for mistakes. You apologize for existing too loudly. You say sorry before speaking. Sorry before disagreeing. Sorry before resting. Sorry before asking someone to treat you better. And the saddest part is, many people who do this are not trying to manipulate anyone. They're trying to stay lovable. But real love should not require you to shrink every time you have a feeling. Real respect should not depend on you taking blame for things you did not break. And real peace is not created by one person apologizing for everyone else's discomfort. Sometimes healing begins with replacing sorry with something more honest. Instead of saying, sorry for bothering you, say, thank you for listening. Instead of saying, sorry I need help, say, I appreciate your time. Instead of saying, sorry I'm upset, say, I want to explain how I feel. Because not every expression of yourself is an inconvenience. Not every boundary is an attack. Not every need is something you have to apologize for. So if you always apologize, ask yourself this. Are you saying sorry because you actually did something wrong? Or because silence, tension, and disappointment scare you? Are you being kind? Or are you trying to make yourself safe? And which one are you? The conflict avoider, the responsibility absorber, the approval seeker, or the exhausted peacekeeper? Maybe you're a mix of all four. If this made you think differently, hit subscribe. We go deeper into the psychology that explains the parts of you nobody sees. And if you know someone who apologizes for everything, be gentle with them. They may not be asking for forgiveness. They may be asking if they are still allowed to be there.